Alright guys, we're going to look at different walking lunge variations. So we're going to go through regular walking lunges, how to make it a bit more quad dominant, and how to make it more glute dominant. So we'll get Matt set up over here. It's going to need a bit of room here to move. So we'll just look at what a regular walking lunge would look like. So you're not biasing the quads or the glutes, particularly here. We're just doing essentially a movement that feels quite natural and somewhat in between the two. So Matt's going to move through this movement. So you notice how it's not really biasing the knees traveling forward or the hips moving back. It's just a nice, comfortable movement that you can control, that you feel like you can keep tension in both the quads and the glutes really throughout the entire movement. Okay, so you notice that she steps, she absorbs the impact, she controls that eccentric, that lowering part of the movement, and then she keeps tension through that lower extremity as she extends up through to the top. Now, if we get her to go through a quad dominant version on the way back here, instead this time the focus is going to be on keeping the hips more extended, the torso more upright, and it is really going to be about shorter steps, driving that knee even further forward here. So the goal is to really get that knee as far forward towards the toe as possible while getting as much bend and fold in the knees as possible. Now if we look at the glute dominant version, big difference here is that she is now going to take a longer step. That shin is going to stay pretty vertical throughout the movement. You'll notice that also there happens to be a bit more of a torso lean, and really that's more of a case that the rib cage is moving to meet where the hips are going into much more flexion. So you'll see that her hips sit much further back as she drops into the lunge, and the rib cage simply moves to accommodate, hold that position. The rib cage is simply moving to accommodate that position there, staying in line throughout. Lunge.